Let's go ahead and get right into it. Richardson Hitchins versus George Kambosos. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not the biggest fan of this fight. Why, you might ask? Because George Kambosos is not the goods. He's not the goods. He's not the goods. Let's be completely honest here. He got his fame off being Teofimo Lopez. Everybody knows that he beat Teofimo Lopez. Nobody can name me a fighter on his resume that he beat, other than Teofimo Lopez. Went against Devin Haney twice, lost twice. Went against Lomachenko, lost, badly lost from a body shot. And Lomo, he not even a knockout artist. But people's like, oh, he's a good fighter. He's been a unified champ. Guys, he beat one guy for all the belts. Are we not understanding that? This is why boxing is so great. A C fighter can be the A fighter on any given night. And that's what he did. Ever since then, what has he done? Come on, let's be honest. Let's get to Africa. Richardson Hitchins. To be completely honest, I think he is just a darker version of Devin Haney. To me, they fight exactly alike. They both really don't. They both really don't got no pop, but they do got good jabs. They know how to box. It's beautiful boxing in there. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't think he is as good as Devin. We got to see the fight. I'm not big on the fight because I think Richardson Hitchins is really going to 12-0. Not even going to lie. I think he's going to 12-0. Or it's going to look extremely easy, like 10-2, 9-3, 11-1. Like, it's going to be one of those type of fights. And it's going to be boring for a lot of fans. Might not be boring to me, but I love boxing. I know for a fact a lot of fans are going to say it was boring. I think it's going to be an easy fight. I don't see George Kambosos really giving Africa any issues at all. If he wants to give them issues, he need to try his best to get on the inside. And we know from the Lemos fight that you can get on the inside with Africa. You can. You got to get past the jab, but it's not impossible. But George, he had one great night. Let's be real. I don't think he's as great as a fighter as everybody says he is. Beat one guy to get all them belts. Hasn't done anything since. Let's remember that. I think it's going to look exactly like the Devin Haney fight. Exactly like the Devin Haney fight. Africa is going to keep him away and at bay with that jab and that right hand. Simple as that. I want Africa to knock him out. I hope that happens. But I understand why Africa took this fight. You know, it's a big name. He's a big name. Even though to me he hasn't really done anything. A lot of people know him because he beat Tio. He's a big name, you feel me? So that's just my verdict on that fight. Let's go to the co-main event. Happy to see Andy Cruz back. He's going against a Japanese boxer, Yoshino, something like that. I feel like they're moving him kind of fast, which is, a good thing because Andy Cruz is, kind of old. He came into the pros old. Cubans, they always come into the pros with a lot of age because they stay in the amateurs for so long. So I expect Andy to outbox him. I still want to see more improvements of him sitting down on his punches. I've seen a lot of improvements now, to be honest. Bozy has done a lot. If you didn't know, Bozy Ennis is his trainer. Same trainer as Boots Ennis. And Bozy has done a lot to finally get him to sit down on his punches. Because first seeing him, it was just like, amateur style. But he was sharp. Now Bozy finally getting to sit down and put that power behind it. If he keeps improving, It's gonna get scary at 135 division. And he's good though, man. He's real sharp. I want to see him do a little bit better on his defense. I seen him get hit. His last two fights, he got hit a little bit too much for me. And then the fight against Antonio Moran, he got hurt. His last fight, I can't remember. I don't think he got hurt. But the fight before his last fight, he got hurt. Still pulled it out, but still. But Antonio Moran he's a good opponent. So it's cool. But I feel like he shouldn't be getting hit with these punches. He's too good for that. But he's real sharp. I like his sharpness. I like his jab. I like his combinations. Just need to improve on the defense, which honestly, I'm always going to harp about defense with any fighter. With any fighter, I'm going to harp about defense. But I get it. You're going to get hit. It's boxing. But it's a lot of stuff you really shouldn't be getting hit with. Let's go on to the next fight. Now, the fight before the co-main event has been canceled. I'm absolutely sick about that. It was Tito Mercado, a real big puncher, just getting in the ring again. I don't think it was really against a step-up opponent, but just another time to see him. I wanted to see him personally because I'm not really that high on him. So I wanted to see him again. If I'm not high on somebody, I really want to see him to make them prove me wrong. And he hasn't proved me wrong yet. But it is what it is. He got injured. It happens. But like I said, I'm not really that high on Tito Mercado. I'm not even going to lie to you. Not high at all. He's a big puncher, but I mean, anybody with his skill, he should be knocking these people out. You feel me? I don't really see him improving in a bunch of fights. I want to see his first step up and see how that looks. But that is the full card. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.